Great. So, hello everyone. A very, very fantastic good evening. I'm sure you have secured your chai and your pakoda. As I had promised, we are here with a creative persona today, Dr. Mona Badani on the Vibe Live Hexalog only today. Welcome, Dr. Mona on the Vibe Live Hexalog. So, dear audience, the VIBE that stands for Women Inspire, Build, and Enhance is a platform dedicated to fostering women's excellence. It brings together women doctors from diverse specialities to share knowledge, leadership experiences, and personal journeys that inspire both growth as well as collaboration. There are four fundamental pillars that form the VIBE: physical well being, mental health, financial wisdom, and professional excellence. Through its various initiatives, the VIBE strives to build a strong community of women professionals who uplift one another and redefine the landscape of healthcare leadership. I'm Dr. Ritu Johri, consultant diabetologist and metabolic expert practicing in western suburbs of Mumbai. I have a unique, diverse background with decade and a half spent in pharma industry and last half a decade now practicing diabetes, thyroid, and obesity. Besides clinical practice, I also contribute to research and medical writing as co-founder of RFECT. But what brings me the most pleasure in sharing is the introduction of this exclusive initiative, the Vibe, along with fantastic women whom you can see online with us as founder and my dear friends, founders as well. I'm blessed to be complimented by my husband, who's an orthopedic surgeon, and our family feels complete with a teen son and a toddler daughter. With that, let me take over and introduce to our team wife, Dr. Lotika. Over to you for your introduction.
Good afternoon, everybody. And I'm Dr. Lotika Purohit, a diabetologist and a lifestyle medicine physician practicing in Colaba since the last 3 decades. I'm part of the Research Society for Study of Diabetology as the national faculty, and I'm the visiting faculty at the JJ Group of Hospitals. Besides work, I'm also a mother to an artist and an entrepreneur. And I'm partnered by my husband, Dr. Suresh, who's also known as the Sugar Doctor. I enjoy traveling and visiting new places and eating new and low calorie, healthy, and these days with more protein and things like that. But what I look forward to most is the conversations that we have every Wednesday afternoon with a star woman physician achiever. It's so interesting to hear their stories, and there's so much to learn from, and we're looking forward to have a wonderful afternoon today with you, madam. So I hand over to Dr. Kavita Rani for her introduction.
Thanks, Dr. Lotika. Good afternoon, ma'am. Namaste, everyone. I'm Dr. Kavita Rane. I'm a diabetes and obesity expert. I practice at Chembur, at Rani Hospital and Apollo Spectra for the past 16 years. Apart from diabetes, there are a whole lot of other activities I love to do, like visiting art galleries, doing abstract art. I have had an exhibition at Jahangir Art Gallery in 2019 and Simrose Art Gallery. So me and my father love to travel. And apart from that, I love EDM music. I love to play golf, and I love this Wednesday Vibe Live forum that I have with these amazing, gorgeous doctors and my girlfriends. So over to Dr. Pranjali.
Thank you so much, Kavita, and good afternoon, Dr. Mona. I'm Dr. Pranjali Shah, Director and Chief Diabetologist at Diabetes Clinic. And I also handle internal operations at iHeal Complete Vision Care, which is led by my husband, Dr. Kaushal Shah, who is a cornea transplant surgeon. Apart from treating young diabetics, help them live longer and stronger, I enjoy farming on weekends. I love hiking, helping animals in their animal shelters, along with my two energetic boys. So, as a family, on weekends, you will see me in any villages where playing with kids and doing farming in the villages. And every Wednesdays, we love connecting and learning from star speakers like you, ma'am. Welcome to Vive Exalog, and over to you, Dr. Rukia, for your sake.
Good afternoon, everyone. And thank you, Dr. Mona, for accepting our invitation. I'm Dr. Rukia Surya Sheikh. I'm a diabetes, thyroid, and an obesity specialist. I practiced alongside Pranjali in Mulund for a decade and a half. What I love most about medicine is that it's not just about, treating numbers. It's about understanding people and being a part of their journey. So beyond the clinic, I'm a wife to a medical oncologist and a proud mother of two daughters. I'm someone who believes in practicing what I teach. So I love to work out. I enjoy in carom, traveling, and most important is this great company and meaningful conversations. Recently, I have also started, I've discovered this joy of painting, that brings little color and calm to my busy days. I'm delighted to be here with all of you, and I look forward to learn, to share, and to grow together with all of you. Thank you, Dr. Mona, and over to you, Ritu.
Thank you, dear Rukia. So, dear audience, as you may have seen our topic, this is absolutely driven by the creative persona that is right seated in front of you. The woman who refused to be defined by one white coat. This guest today is actually one who beautifully proves that excellence doesn't have to be confined one single entity. Being a gold medalist in MBBS, an accomplished radiologist at Unnati Hospital, she's built an inspiring career in medicine while fearlessly embracing her artistic passions. From the precision of diagnostic imaging to creativity of theater, acting, dance, and anchoring, she's shown us that the white coat is not just a limitation. It's actually just one part of who she actually is. Today, we celebrate her remarkable journey through our Vibe Life Hexalog titled The Woman Who Refused to Be Defined by One White Coat. Do join me in welcoming this incredible creative persona, Dr. Mona Madani. Dr. Mona, once again, a warm welcome to you. And a quick question. How did you feel when you heard about the Vibe Live and being invited to it?
First of all, thank you, Ritu. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. And yes, I felt very good when I first heard about it. And as you kept on sending me all those messages, the excitement kind of just built up.
Wonderful. And I must also mention that Madam is also, I forgot to mention, she's also a diploma in philosophy Jainism from the Bombay University, where she stood third. So you have somebody who's an academically brilliant persona, somebody who's creatively inclined, and yet very passionate about her work. So with that, welcome, ma'am, to this episode. And over to you, Dr. Pranjali, for the first segment. Let's jump into it.
Thank you so much, Ritu. I'm really excited for this segment because I would like to know, ma'am, about you, how Dr. Mona's journey from the beginning. So we know that you were involved in arts and dances since your childhood. So, ma'am, my segment is about the foundation where art met science. You love dance and theater from your school days. Did you ever imagine that medicine would become your career in future?
No. The answer is a plain no. How medicine happened is that I got marks in 12th standard and I became a doctor. There's nothing more to it.
Okay, so but was there any role model or something where you felt no, I should no?
The way it worked was, at least the times that I lived in 12th में marks आए, science में अच्छे marks आए, 97-98% आए, तो या medicine या engineering. Engineering में बहुत boys ज़्यादा होते थे, so medicine. That was how medicine came into my life.
Wow, ma'am, after getting admission in MBBS also or medicine also, I know you were a gold medalist in MBBS and you have passion for arts. So how did you balance both the sides in your life? Like art, you are still continuing with your passion. So how did you balance those things?
So during medical school, we used to have all these festivals. So I would participate in almost all the festivals. And all afternoons, evenings would be the rehearsals and practicing. And then मैं पूरी रात बैठ के पढ़ाई करती थी. मुझे याद है कि मैं रात की रात जग कर पढ़ाई कर लेती थी. Okay. And my friends would ask me, that we see you loitering around in the college the whole day. How is it that you are getting marks? Are you cheating? Yeah, and but I used to really not sleep. Hardly 2 hours, 3 hours. I would love those nighttime studies when there's nobody around. You have the whole time to yourself. There's no limit कि जितना पढ़ाई करनी है उतनी कर लो.
Yes.
So yeah, that's how I used to manage here.
Cool, ma'am. So, ma'am, do you think this background in your dance and theater has helped you to become a better doctor? If you feel yes, then how?
I'm not sure. Maybe in the background somewhere, because of my passion for my arts, I am a more happy person. And maybe that happiness kind of becomes a little contagious when my patients come to me. Maybe that's how I'm a little more compassionate towards my patients. Maybe, I'm not sure.
But, ma'am, do you still practice regularly?
I
You
do. Yes.
So, which dance form are you in, right? Like you have trained in Bharatanatyam?
So I've always trained in Bharat. Oh, you're saying practice in the sense of dance practice?
Dance practice. Yeah.
No. Dance practice, I have stopped now.
Okay.
I thought you were referring to medical practice.
No. About your dance practice and
No. Dance practice, I have stopped. But what happens is from time to time, I do participate in dance events. So वो जब event आता है तब मैं I choreograph my dance myself and I take part. But it's not regular. It's irregularly regular.
So I know dance. I think Ritu will agree to it. Like whenever we dance together, it's like a therapy. You know, whenever we are low in life and we dance, it's like you're a completely new person and you rejuvenating. Ma'am, do we have like every working woman faces moments of self-doubts, guilt. So have you experienced that in your life and how did you overcome it?
So this came in a very, very profound and big way in 2010. So 2004 to 2010, I was practicing full-time. Full-time would be a lesser expressive method of saying full-time because I used to practice probably 14, 15 hours a day. I would be seeing patients continuously. Okay. And in 2010, my son was in the 10th standard, and one day it dawned on us that he was not doing well academically. And within a minute, I decided to take a sabbatical. I stopped my practice for 6 months. I was next to him, and we tided over whatever academic roadblocks that he was having. From that day onwards, once I rejoined back my practice, I decided to go part-time. And I decided to see patients only 4 hours a day and devote the rest of the time to my family and my house. So yes, I was faced with this dilemma and I gave it a lot of thought and I have reached this balance in my life.
Yeah, but ma'am, when it's just a curiosity, when you were at home for 6 months with your child, when preparing him for his 10th exams and all, did you ever had like I'm not giving full time to give justice to my profession or stress or anxiety something during those period?
Not even an iota, because I was feeling so fulfilled by the fact that I was with my son, those 6 months, how it happens in the 10th standard that once December, the portion is over in the school, they are left at home. Ghar pe baith ke padhai karo.
Padhai karna, yes.
So I spent those 6 months continuously, 24/7 with my son. And that gave me such a beautiful relation, a lifelong lasting relation with my son that I don't regret it a bit. And even at that time also, I never had any second thoughts about the decision that I've taken.
Wow. Yeah. So I think we should set priorities in life and we need to take action. As you said, I just decided in a minute to take a break and So that is something very important, like whenever we are having any struggles in our life. So I think action is very important, and we should not regret about our act, whatever we are doing it. Super.
So the one thing that I tell people when I'm telling my life experiences, that I did it because I wanted to do it, not because my husband said or because my son asked me to do it. I did it out of my own free will after evaluating what I want in life.
Yeah.
So when the decision comes from deep inside, you are absolutely ready to live with the consequences. You don't regret them.
Absolutely true, ma'am. Thank you so much for sharing, ma'am. Over to you, Dr. Ritu, for the next segment.
Thank you so much, Pranjali. And I think, again, one more interesting segment for Dr. Mona, where we're going to talk about the passion that refuses to retire, which is kind of our headline as well. So as Pranjali also, built into the story that many professionals, madam, they spend decades mastering one particular identity, and especially in medicine nowadays, it's all about specialization, whether it is orthopedics, it's diabetes, it's endocrinology, it's radiology, and so on and so forth. But your journey reminds us that, forget about just being tied up to one, and that too only on academics. Despite of being in a branch which is also very demanding, you've ensured that creativity has coexisted and has contributed so much into your life as well. Clearly, the way you said you took a sabbatical when needed, you've really been very fluid with your life. So this segment is going to talk about passion in Dr. Mona. So the first question, after establishing yourself as a radiologist, what was it that inspired you to go back for the second wave of the performance or the artistic side of you to theater? And were you ever specifically told that, hey, look, doctor shouldn't do this, ab tumhe ye shobha nahi deta, or something like that? Did any of that drama happen with you?
So you asked me two questions. The answer to the first question is my emptiness.
Yes.
So when my younger son went off to college, I had two options: either to start my practice full time again or to pursue my passions. And I chose the second. I never went back to full time practice, and I'm very happy about that. And the second one, where if somebody ever told me that no, doctors don't do that, my husband has been my pillar of strength, my pillar of support. He has always encouraged me for anything that I would do. I would doubt myself that Ketan, drama practice will take away so much of our time. How will I manage? He would say, you go ahead and do whatever you want to do. Even sometimes if it meant, that his dinner would go a little haywire or whatever, he was absolutely okay and always very, very supportive. My mother-in-law, till the time that I was living with her, was also very supportive in all of this. In fact, I remember, that so many of my performances, I would take her with me, even those small performances, the medical association gatherings and small 50 people gatherings, events. I would take her with me, and she would feel so happy, and I could see the joy on her face, when I was performing. So yeah, these two people have always been there for me. The one person who once told me, she didn't actually say no, but I could see the frown on her face, was my own mother.
Oh.
Yeah, the first time that I did commercial Gujarati drama, I had gone to Baroda for one show, and that's where my parents live. So I was at my parents' house, and my mother kind of, who does commercial Gujarati dramas? That's not a line where अच्छे घर की लड़कियां जाती है, that kind of. She didn't spell it out, but I could see that vibe. Yeah.
Absolutely. I think that is where I was thinking about that, and especially वो होता था ना कि नहीं ये तो डॉक्टर बनी है तो मतलब वो लीग ही अलग है, ड्रामा कैसे कर सकते हैं, because they're two different things that you look at, science and arts. But beautifully answered, and I can definitely second it for the audience that Sir Dr. Ketan Vadani, again, a very great persona, very artistic. So people who know him will vouch for them that, this is a wonderful romantic couple and very creative, both of them. Going to the next question, you acted in commercial theatre, ma'am, and in fact, you won recognition in mono acting, that too for the iconic role of Manthara in the Ramayana play. And after that, also, you've continued performing while maintaining a full-time radio practice, which is, like I said, very demanding. So, what continues to motivate you to keep exploring these dimensions of yourself?
So when it comes to dramatics, every single time I take part in drama, I keep on telling myself that drama requires a lot of teamwork and a lot of effort over and above the drama practices. I mean, you have to be in sync with so many other people in the world, people whom you don't know otherwise. And thak jate hain. And every single time I feel that nahi, this is the last time. But next time opportunity knocks on the door, I think my inner passion just comes out and I say, last time, one more time.
That is interesting. Yeah, that's what is, never say never wala passion. Wonderful. Then the next question is that do you believe your creative pursuits have made you a better doctor? Like Anjali was asking. And in fact, I would also put in that, when you are a doctor, certain skills I would say are overlapping, because when you're talking to the patient, you need empathy, which is again an emotion, which comes in with the passion that you deal with. Same ways, there is passion even in the science that you deal with. So how do you think whether it is the actor part or the doctor part that has helped you to evolve as a person yourself?
So I don't think the acting itself has helped me evolve as a person, but just as I just pointed out, the teamwork and learning to exist with other people during the teamwork, that definitely has helped me evolve a better person. Because otherwise you are only dealing with your close family all the time, right? Here,
Correct.
those people
That's
become your close family because you have to work with them as a team, and you get to, and you don't have a choice. You have to have a, working kind of rapport with them. So the drama will not come out fine, right? So I think that helps you become a better person. Yeah.
Absolutely. I think getting into the character and then co-working with those people to enable you to be in that character. I think that is a definite, very good learning that one can get. So thank you so much for bringing that out. What would you specifically say to professionals, ma'am, who feel that they must choose between career and personal passions?
So I think career goals. Okay, if I were to define career goals, is usually name, fame, money, right?
Yes.
So once you've reached a certain stage of money, now money is never enough. It's never ever enough. Okay, but if you've reached a certain stage where you start feeling a little content, I think then you have arrived. And name, fame को इतना उसके पीछे भागने की जरूरत नहीं है. Then you start pursuing what makes you happy, because name, fame is for other people. What makes you happy, if you start pursuing, I think that makes your life more complete.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And वो बोलते हैं ना कि money anybody can earn, a name you will make, but then ultimately if you're not happy inside, then what is it all about, right? So the life is all about passion and living it to the fullest, I think, which is brilliantly showcased by our wonderful Dr. Mona. So with that, thank you so much, ma'am, for brilliantly answering my questions. We move on to the next segment, with Dr. Rukia.
Thank you, ma'am. It's just been so wonderful hearing from you. I just find that, you're so clear in your mind. If I've taken this decision, I'll be by it. I got my marks, I have to join medicine. I did, and I'm going to ace at it, and no regrets, anything. I want to continue with my passion. I am going to do it, be what may. And whether it was even just, leaving your practice of 15 hours and cutting it down, first taking a sabbatical and then even cutting it down. So my segment is about the courage in which you are just evolving with the identity, with the balance and the lifelong growth. So, women often feel that they have to choose between profession, between their passions, between ambition and a family, sometimes responsibilities, and also the self-expression. And your journey, I'm sure, must have had their challenges, which today I guess will be inspiring to all our audiences here. So, you have continued to evolve at every stage of life, rather than allowing yourself to be defined by one role. So, where does that courage to keep reinventing yourself come from?
I think I was born fearless. It is taking a lot of courage again. See, I have no problem in saying I was born fearless on such a big platform, right? So मुझे डर इतना जल्दी से लगता नहीं है. जो लोगों को एंजाइटी होती है ना, अरे मैं प्रैक्टिस कम कर डालूंगी, मैं सबैटिकल लूंगी तो मेरी जमी जमाई प्रैक्टिस कम हो जाएगी, मुझे नहीं डर लगता है. आई फील ठीक है, देखेंगे, जो होगा देख लेंगे. And also, of course, financially, I always had my husband. He was the breadwinner. I did not have to worry about that. That is one very big thing. But even for any other thing in life, मुझे बहुत जल्दी से I do feel anxious. There is a difference between anxious and fear, right? But there is no fear in my life. Hardly any fear in my life. And I think that is why, because I'm not afraid of things, I find the courage. कि नहीं कर लेंगे, हो जाएगा.
I think having those stage performances, in smaller ways are working on your fears.
I think so. I think because I was on stage from my very childhood, somebody once told me that you are what you wear up from 0 to 12. So 0 to 12 मैंने इतने stage performances किए कि वो, life itself has become a big stage for me. And there's no stage fear.
Ah, amazing. That's nice. I guess that's the hat of fearlessness that you wear, because of which we do not realize in what ways things affect us in a direct way. But I guess these are some indirect things that we pick up because of being in what we are. Yeah.
But I also,
yes,
what I also tell my children is that say you are faced with a choice. The best thing to do is evaluate the pros and cons of both the sides of the coin. And once you've made a decision after evaluating the pros and cons of both sides, if you stick to your decision, you'll be able to bear the consequences, whatever consequences that come with it. But this will happen only when the decision has come from inside, not somebody else telling.
Right. Like you said, if the decision is out of free will, then there are no regrets.
Yes.
Lovely. But you and Dr. Ketan Badani, and he also sings, you all have both, but build really demanding careers in medicine. You as a radiologist, he as an orthopedic surgeon, a specialist in spine. So, how important has this mutual encouragement been in allowing each of you to grow, not just as doctors, but also as individuals? You think that him also being a stage person, being a singer, has helped you to grow, or help you because he understands that being artistic is fine, the pleasure that one gets out of that.
So before he was 45, I mean, till the time that he was 45 years of age, he was not a stage person. He did not even, his passion for singing was not there. I mean, it may have been there, but he had not recognized it. Okay. But I was still what I was. Okay. I was pursuing everything. So it's not that he was a stage person. That is why he encouraged it is just that over the period of our marriage, we have grown so much into each other. We are always there for each other for whatever either of us are pursuing. That I think that has been the base of all the things that we have been able to accomplish, either together or individually.
So lovely. That's the true companionship, na? When you know that your
Yes,
partner
yes.
is with you, maybe not always in person, but you know that he is at the back of you with his
Yes.
complete support. Lovely.
Yeah.
So, ma'am, many women, but they quietly decide their own passions while they are building their careers and their families. And was there ever a conscious decision, that you felt initially that, I want to pursue these dreams, but, not right now, or you felt that, okay, my also need some space, so now I should not do this and just pay attention to my
So
passion.
pay attention to my passion. No, it happened the other way around. That in '99, when we started the hospital, and there were so much financial loans, and children to we had to bring up those children with the school fees, and I mean so much financial burden. So everything had taken a backstage. I have not done any dance or drama during those 10, 15 years that we were building our life. So it has happened the other way. That there at that point of time, everything was like pushed to a back seat. And it was, I mean, it just happened. All we were doing was we had to establish our hospital and we had to repay all those loans. That's it. Only one goal.
Right. Yeah, so that was top priority. And never
Yes.
these things came. And when you felt, yes, now I can maybe take a little step back. Yes, you always had this passion to do your things. Lovely.
Yes.
So, ma'am, if you could really speak to every women doctor who feels, it's too late to rediscover your passion, or this fear of judgment. Abhi log kya bolenge? Main abhi ye age mein. So just today, in our group vibe, there was a circular which was a WhatsApp message which was passed on, which was Mrs. India. And we had this discussion going on कि किसको जाना है इसमें. So, there are fear of judgment. Sometimes you just feel it's just so late, to do things. So what do you want to say to all women doctors here?
So just 15 days back, I was on stage in front of 500 people. I am 59 now, and I'm not the same slim trim that I used to be at 40. I do have my bulges here and there, but I still wore the chania choli and I still dance. So you do what you feel like doing. Let people judge. If they want to judge, let them judge. It's their calling. You like it, you do it.
Right. Lovely, ma'am. Yes, the fearless Dr. Mona Badani. Lovely, ma'am. Thank you so much. It's been wonderful having these conversations with you. Over to you, Lotika, for your segment.
Thank you, Dr. Ruqayya. So this was really very nice to hear. So now we move on to the next segment, which is Legacy Beyond Medicine, Success, Fulfillment, and the Woman she has become. So looking back over your journey, how do you feel? Has your definition of success evolved over the years?
Yes. Especially after I did the Jainism course of 2 years with University of Bombay. I was already, I used to think quite a lot about life even before that, but having studied religion in a very systematic manner, it led my thoughts to a much more structured manner. And success to me doesn't mean financial growth or, establishing your business or anything like that. Success means that you yourself have got a certain contentment and peace within yourself, and those who are absolutely close to you, your near and dear ones. Yeah. If you are able to get that, that is success.
Oh, that's so nice. That's such a different perspective of what success is, because normally people associate it with certain monetary things or materialistic things. So why do you think women often feel pressured into fit into a single role? because we as women are usually just taught, like, okay, you're a professional, so this is the certain way that you have to do. Whereas seeing your life, it shows that, you've been doing so many things, multitasking in different ways, in different fields. Tell me something about that.
I think women only are responsible for this. Don't you think so? That I mean, your mothers tell you to do like for example, my own mother telling me, who does commercial Gujarati drama, right? Women only pull down other women. Of course, my mother was otherwise a very nice person. Other than this, she's never pulled me down. She was the one who encouraged me to learn dance when I was a kid. And everywhere along. Otherwise, it was only the commercial Gujarati thing, which comes with its own dark
maybe.
areas. Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
I think
But
she might have been protective about you in some way,
yes.
or
Yeah. So,
So,
but I think women only should encourage other women. Like if I were to encourage my daughter-in-law or my granddaughter, like that,
okay.
if we encourage our own people, our own women around us, I think then we will be able to break this barrier that you are talking about.
Yeah, that is so true. Also, when people remember you, Dr. Mohana Badani, years later from now, what do you hope that they will remember you beyond your professional achievements?
So the one thing that we have not touched upon so far is that I am actually a very good, I can talk to people, people who are feeling very low. They come into my clinic, they come for a routine sonography, but the conversation goes on for an hour, 2 hours, and she ends up telling me everything that's bothering her. And she leaves the clinic feeling much, much more relieved. And that is where I feel I've achieved something, that I've touched a life. And I think if people remember me as someone who could touch lives, who could make that subtle difference, I'll be very happy.
Yeah, that is so nice, touching lives, because I know most people come to us as doctors not due to, they don't come for the fun of it. They come with some problems, and it's so nice to have somebody who, has the patience to listen to them, to sit with them, understand, probably, just give a patient listening sometimes. Because in today's times, most people do not have the time to listen, and most doctors are so busy with their life that they themselves don't have time to listen. Of course, they listen to them for what they are looking for, and probably then advise the treatment accordingly. If you could meet the young Mona who loved to dance and loved drama, what advice would you give her to do differently today?
Nothing. I think I'm very happy the way life has shaped out for me, because if I had not become a doctor, if that is the answer that we are looking at, that I should have stayed back to pursue those forms as my full-time career, and not to have become a doctor, I don't think I would have been that happy, because this right now gives me a certain standing in society, being a doctor. My children are well placed, so whatever has happened has helped me to become a more complete person. So I wouldn't want to change anything.
That's so nice. That's very interesting to hear that that you are perfect the way you are, and you fulfilled your ambitions, as well as living life the way you wanted to, queen size, and that's so nice. Now I hand over to Dr. Kavita for her segment.
Thanks, Dr. Latika. Good afternoon, ma'am. It has been really inspiring to listen to your story, and the fact that you are so courageous inspires all of us, not just through academics, but through all your activities and your stage performance, music, So thank you so much for being with us today. So my segment is about audience ask. That's where our audience is getting all excited to ask questions. So I have a few questions to ask you from them. So the first one is, many women hesitate to pursue interests beyond their profession because they feel it's like too late or too impractical. What would you say to them today?
The fact that I had all this in the background as a child definitely did help me to have my second wave. I call it the second wave, after I had the empty nest when I started everything all over again. But I have seen my other people who I work with in drama, who have done it. I mean, they started afresh at 40 and 45. I don't think you should be afraid. You should not be afraid to pursue those things. I mean, what can go wrong? What can go wrong? Why be afraid?
Failure itself is a
Who's going
stepping
to judge
stone.
you?
Yeah, it's a stepping stone.
At the most, you might take a little longer to reach where you would want to reach because it's not inbuilt in you. You're not wired with that. But then what do you have to lose?
Yeah.
Right.
Very true. Very true.
Don't be afraid of pursuing something that you always wanted to.
Correct. Correct. And what are your thoughts on such women-led, women-focused platforms like the Vibe in today's era?
I think they're extremely important because somehow I have seen, women help women better. And that's why in my clinic, as I was just saying, my heart reaches out to other women. And so many times I tell them, see, this is not a doctor telling a patient. This is one woman telling another woman. And I think Dr. Ritu will know all of these things that I have told her when she came to my clinic. One woman talking to another woman, telling about her life experiences, telling her about, it definitely makes a huge difference to the woman. Yeah.
Very true. Very true, man. There's another question. If there is one life lesson your journey has taught you that every woman should carry forward, what would it be?
I think the one line that my mother used to tell me, it is in Gujarati, कि बीजाना महल जोईने अपना झूपड़ा ना बढ़ाए. Okay, it basically boils down to being content. I think that contentment, once that is there inside you, if it becomes part of you, then everything else falls in place.
Very true. Very true.
And
It's like
whenever I'm faced with anything, any anxiety in my life, I remember my mother is no more, but that one sentence that my mother used to constantly tell me again and again, it lives with me, and it is an answer to a lot of my anxiety.
Very true. What you're saying is the grass is greener where you stand. It is not greener on the other side. Absolutely, ma'am. Thank you so much. So the next segment, it's called Pulse of Life. So this is like a quick question and answer. So I'm going to ask you a few questions and you can answer them in like a quick one-liner or so. So are you ready, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. One word that defines Dr. Mona Badani or her journey.
One word.
One word.
Dance.
That defines your journey. All right. Good one. So, radiology doctor or performer? Which role surprises people more?
Performer.
Right. Stage lights or OT lights?
Stage.
Nice. Dance or drama? What would your pick be?
Dance.
Wow. One role on stage or in life that challenged you the most?
I recently did a Hindi drama, Lamhe, and in that I played. You wanted one, so Lamhe, yeah.
No, go ahead, ma'am. You can tell us what it is. It's fine.
So it was about a woman faced with her past boyfriend and current husband, and I could emote all the emotions, right from bindas love to the responsible wife to getting angry at the past love. Everything I did in those 40 minutes, and it was very fulfilling. Very, very fulfilling.
Amazing. Wow, it sounds so interesting, ma'am. So, one quality your patients appreciate most in you.
Very compassionate when it comes to my patients, and they like it. Yeah.
So, a Gujarati drama or Hindi drama?
Both.
Okay. And if not medicine, what career would you have chosen?
I really don't know. I was too stupid at that time, 16, 17 years old. I never gave it any thought.
I think you literally are an artist. So I think artist goes very well with you. Artist.
Yeah, maybe.
So, one song dedicated to your better half.
Just one song.
मैडम मैं
Oh,
बताने
you
वाली
can
हूँ
tell
इसमें
me.
आपने कौन सा नॉमिनेट किया है
I'll tell you. I think I know. तुझ में रब दिखता है यारा में क्या था.
Oh my God. Wow. It's so pretty.
And I believe that. I do believe that.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. So one last question is one dream still waiting on your bucket list.
So I want to do Gujarati drama as a lead role, 100 shows of that one drama. And I've actually penned this down in my close friends group. If you want, I can share a screenshot of this. That is the one thing that remains on my bucket list.
Awesome. So thank you so much, ma'am. It has been amazing, and I hope and for sure that your dream is going to come true and your bucket list is
Thank
going
you
to
so
get
much.
ticked off your bucket list. So I pray for that. And that
Thank
was
you.
sharp, sincere, and so authentic, just what VIBE stands for. Over to Dr. Rukia for the closing. Thank you, ma'am.
So, ma'am, it's been so wonderful. At VIBE, also, we believe that women are not defined by a single title or a single chapter of their lives. And Dr. Mona Badani, your journey reminds us that, excellence in one profession never asks us to give up the passions that make us who we are. So it reminds us that, the creativity, the curiosity, and lifelong learning can continue to flourish alongside responsibility and service. So thank you so much for showing us that a meaningful life is not about choosing between purpose and passion. It's about having the courage to honor both. And thank you so much for being with us on VIBE Live. So, ma'am, at VIBE, each one of us are going to give what has been our learning from today's, talk. So let's start with Lotika.
So yeah, there's been huge learning from hearing you today. And what I liked was to pursue what makes you happy. And also, it is your free will. You should be fearless when you are choosing what you want to do. As well as what I liked was how you'd like to be remembered, that, you touch the lives of people who came to you with problems and, and you help them get feel a little better and get over their problems and things like that. So that is really truly amazing. Yeah.
Lovely, Lotika. Pranjali.
So for me, there are many learnings, as Dr. Lotika also said, but what I've understood, and when I was observing ma'am, it's like you need to be very clear what you want to do in your life. Clarity, then no regrets when you take any decision, and it should come from your heart. Don't compare with others, compare with yourself. That is another thing. And the most important thing is be clear. So that is the thing. Even if whatever you decide, just be happy and be clear. The decision you have made it, and no regrets about your decision.
Do I have a minute?
Lovely.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please.
Okay, so अभी आपने जो बोला ना उसमें एक छोटी सी story है that when I decided to go part time, after my sabbatical, my practice dropped. So one well-wisher हमारे थे, senior person. He one day walked into the clinic and he asked the receptionist, I want to talk to Dr. Ketan Badani. She said, 4 patients waiting है. And doctor, तो मैडम, हाँ मैडम क्या खाली है? ठीक है, मेरे को मालूम है मैडम की कम पेशेंट्स है ना, तो उन्हीं से बात कर लेता हूँ. And then he came inside and told me on my face कि मेरे को मालूम है आपके बहुत कम पेशेंट्स है अभी, इसलिए. So one part of me would have felt bad, you know, कि मेरे पेशेंट्स कम हो गए. But then I felt कि why should I be affected by a person who doesn't know anything about my life judging me?
Yeah.
You know, that day I decided that I'm not going to let anybody else judge my life.
This realization is very important. Where
Yeah.
to draw a line and others should not affect you. That realization is a very big thing, ma'am. And that is also again a new learning today from you. So thank you so much. And Dr. Ritu, over to you for your takeaways.
I thought I will go last, but I'll start
Yeah.
now. So I think you know, in my description, I'll be a little biased because I have known Dr. Mona for ages now. She's truly a live wire. I'm sure all of you and the audience has now understood. She's truly, you know, exactly each word that describes an empathetic woman with a capital E. I've seen that in person with the patients, and the camaraderie that she shares with her partner. I think truly blessed to view that. It is truly, you know, they really give out couple goals. So I guess definitely you should think about that as a career, ma'am. You and sir should look upon that as a career. And I think you truly, you are an embodiment of, you know, the fact that you are that unstoppable character. Unstoppable, gender agnostic. I think even men can get intimidated by the way you are clear, you are strategic, you are, you know, वो आता है ना आजकल, unregrettable woman. I think that is what we
I think
all
now this is
should
taking it too
want
far.
others to.
It's not so, इतना नहीं है.
मैम सच में मैं आपको बोलूं, द रीजन हमने ये प्लेटफॉर्म बनाया भी था वो यही था कि हम चाहते हैं कि आपके जैसे इंस्पिरेशंस हम और भी लोगों में बांट सकें. यू नो, लाइक द मस्कीटो इज इन्फेक्शियस, वी रियली वांट दैट दिस इंस्पिरेशन शुड बी इन्फेक्शियस एंड वुमेन
No,
शुड
I
बिकम
agree.
मोर अवेयर about, you know, what they are actually having the potential for. It's very unfortunate. You know, like you said, it was very easy कि आप सोचते कि नहीं मेरी माँ तो ना बोल रही है यार, जान दे मैं ये नहीं करती हूँ. You know, I would rather just be my mother's daughter and, you know, stick to what I should be doing. But you felt that no, your heart, whatever वो कह रहा था वो सही था, आपने उसको follow किया and you took it forward. And of course, yes, your academics still continued. I still remember parents का हमेशा एक डर होता था कि, you know, बच्चा अगर हमारा ज्यादा deviate हो जाएगा तो पढ़ाई में ध्यान नहीं रहेगा. I still remember as a child, if I also had this passion of singing, dancing, but my father was very clear. I was selected for national gymnastics. My father said nothing doing. She's not going there because then वो डॉक्टर का सपना पूरा चला जाएगा तो नहीं, it's not to be done. And I stuck on there, ma'am, you know, and I still regret that. That is, I think the only thing I regret in my life till today. So that is where we need to make the thinking that, you know, at an early age, if you're able to realize your dream and follow the dream that you're having, and then still convince your loved ones that this is what you want to do, I think nothing else can stop you. So, jaha chaha wahan raha. Over to you, Kavita.
Kavita.
It has been amazing, ma'am, listening to your story. And what all my girls here have mentioned, I have learned tremendously. And I accept and agree and resonate with all of that. But one thing that stood out was what you said, name and fame are for other people. That is true. It is more so external rather than what we feel, you know. And what you said about success means peace and contentment within oneself, not externally. So that is what I best resonated with. So it has taught me so much of how you can be courageous for yourself, and what you say to someone else, it should come out of that courage that you know you're clear, like how Dr. Pranjali, Dr. Rukia, Dr. Ritu and Radhika are saying you are courageous. So we have learned a lot. Thank you so much, ma'am. Over Dr. Rukia.
I must thank all of you for giving me such a wonderful platform.
The pleasure has all been ours.
Ma'am,
how
Thank you,
do
Ritu,
you
for
feel about the
introducing
program?
us to Baddani Mona. So from now onwards, Mona is Baddani. Okay, so Baddani in Gujarati means everyone. So she is Baddani Mona. Okay.
Everyone.
Yeah.
How
Right.
did you feel
Thank
on the
you, ma'am,
program,
for being
ma'am?
a part of our community now. And before we close this, we would like to have a signature vibe. So we join our hands and make a W.
I'm your camera. थोड़ा नीचे उसको.
Yeah, my camera is playing, not doing very good. Give me a minute.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right.
Ma'am, if you could just share how you felt being on the episode.
Oh, it was wonderful. It was very, very wonderful meeting all you lovely women. And it kind of, I felt good. I revisited myself. So it was very nice.
Wonderful.
Pleasure
Thank
is
you so
all
much.
ours,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
And
To the vibe.
we are ready.
Yes.
Yes.
And on the count of 3, we all say, be the vibe. Okay? So 1, 2, 3. Be the vibe.
Be the vibe.
Bye.
Yes. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so
ma'am.
much,
Thank you so much,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Baddani
Yes,
Mona,
Thank
thank you
you.
so much. You've actually given
Thank-
Baddane some lessons today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
That's
Thank you.
lovely,
ma'am.
ma'am. Thank you. Namaste.